Hello Pisces, Sun, Moon and Rising. This is a reading for you for the month of August going into September. It's a general reading, so it might not resonate with everyone. You know the drill. So let's have a look at your past, present and future and any extra messages coming through from Spirit. And we got your first card straight away. You've got the Hierophant. So this is right off the bat telling me, Pisces, that if you don't put yourself out there, not much is going to happen. The Hierophant is a very traditional energy, so it's telling me that if you're single, you might be a bit hesitant to put yourself on the market again, so to speak. If you're in a relationship, it seems to me that you and your partner might be discussing where you're at quite soon. You might be trying to figure out if you're on the same page in terms of, let's say, marriage or children. There might be one of those, who are we really? Where are we at? Conversations coming soon for you. If you're single, I see you're also having a look at what your expectations are in terms of a potential partner. You're honing in on what is it that you want, and that's possibly happening after a period of being with people who were kind of all over the place, I guess. And you've just reached the point where you're thinking to yourself, okay, I can't just be with any person again, like any other person, any random person. I need to have some expectations, I need to set some boundaries. And actually, I know you might not like this very much, Pisces, but I did this exercise with my therapist ages ago when I was single. I mean, I was very single for a very long time, if you know what I mean. And we did this exercise of me going on to a website that lists all of the character traits that I want in a partner, because for a long time I thought I had very high expectations. But once I listed everything, I realized those were very, very simple, normal requirements. And it got me out of this I want too much, I don't deserve this phase. So maybe you should try this too, Pisces. You know, just throwing it out there. Let's get you another card. And we have got the Devil in the reverse. So this is all about, and by the way, I've been saying this, but the devil is coming out all the time. This is all about leaving an abusive situation behind. And this is my card of someone with narcissistic personality disorder. And I'm going to say it. You might have just left a relationship with a narcissist. And good for you, Pisces. Never look back. Plenty of them, by the way. As I said, card keeps popping out. So this could also be someone with addictions. This could be someone who abused you, maybe even physically, mentally, you know. But it could also be someone who simply hasn't worked through their own trauma and continues to be broken, but won't put the effort into healing. So this is a relationship you might have recently left, or you might still be stuck in one. Anyway, I always love it when I see the devil in the reverse, though, because it tells me that whoever I'm reading for is over this. They are leaving this painful past behind while entering recovery mode, or maybe you're actually planning an escape, because I know some situations are not easy to, it's not easy to get out of some situations, especially if your narcissist is very, very abusive as well. So you're getting there now. You're getting there. You're growing into freedom. That's what I just heard. And trust me, Pisces, I know how difficult it is to leave in abusive relationships. I've been in a few, and you know, you think I'd learn from the first one. No. So I totally get it. It takes time. Let's get you another card. And we've got the High Priestess. Now this is very interesting because I think you're your intuition was screaming at you to leave. But as I've just mentioned, it's easier said than done. So we have some past programming, sometimes reaching back to our childhoods, that just won't let us leave, even though we can tell we're not being treated with respect. We're not being treated the way we should be. And yet we stay. I honestly think that if you're stuck in a relationship that you know is abusive, but you somehow can't leave, the fact that you clicked on this video is your sign. It's your sign. I know, as I've said, sometimes it's really, really difficult to leave because of the circumstances, financial or housing or any other issues. Sometimes your partner turns out to be a stalker. But if this resonates at all, you need to prepare that plan to leave. Maybe you're actually doing it right now. So the High Priestess is a very intuitive, but also a very nurturing energy. She wants you to ask yourself a simple question. If I stay in this relationship, will I regret it a year from now? Will I regret I didn't take any action? Do I want to be married to this person? Do I want us to be together forever? If it stays the same, if nothing changes in a year. Also, you might have left this person, but you might still be tempted to go back to them. So, while asking yourself that question, don't assume they'll change. You don't know if they will. They probably will not, especially if they are a narcissist. Do you want to stay with their current selves? Now, if you're not in a relationship right now, this could just be your recent past. Or maybe even years ago, to be honest. And I feel like you might still be recovering from this, because there are some relationships that leave us completely messed up, where you have to heal for years. I've been in 2 of those, actually. So it's really not that easy. Let's get you another card. Let me try and get this light out of the way. That should be better, although we still got some. Okay, hopefully that's not too annoying. We have the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. So it's possible that this person had some commitment issues, or was trying to choose between you or some other person. Or maybe they were choosing between you and their work. I hear you're done giving this person choices. You're done letting them off the hook. They either choose you or they can go to hell. Literally, where they came from. The devil. It's like, if you're hesitating between me and another person, don't choose me. This is what I'm hearing for you, Pisces. And sometimes we might be asking ourselves, but why me? Why do I have to suffer? Why did I have to go through this relationship? Why so many horrible relationships? Well, Pisces, this clearly was a karmic relationship for you, and I'm hearing that there was a lesson in this for you to learn. But it's this thing of if you never tasted pain, how do you truly appreciate pleasure, I guess. Okay, moving on to your next card. Way, you've got the Sun card. So, as many of you may know, the Sun card is the happiest card in the deck. And getting this in the middle of the spread is like, hell yeah, absolutely glorious. I think you're actively asking yourself the question, what makes me happy? Who makes me happy? And these 2 together are very important questions, because, sorry, my brain just froze there. Those 2 questions together are very important, because maybe at this point in time, it's not who makes you happy, it's what makes you happy. Maybe you need to take a step back and have a look at who you truly are at your core. Maybe you need to rediscover yourself. Maybe you need to take yourself off the dating apps for a little bit. What makes you happy when you're alone? How do you entertain yourself when no one else is there? Definitely intuitively being guided to say that you're a massive animal, natural lover. And I know you might be thinking to yourself, that's such a general statement. Everyone loves those two things. But I actually know people that absolutely hate being outside. And this might shock you. They hate animals, and dogs in particular. So what I'm trying to say is that I feel like you have a special bond with nature. Maybe try to explore that a bit more in August and September. I just heard that you might have been saying to yourself, but I'm too busy. I don't have time to go out. I feel like you should try and make time to go out, because you might just meet someone on one of your hikes or nature walks. Or if you do have a dog, your dogs might start playing together, and one thing will lead to another. And I feel like for you, this, if you do resonate with the nature lover, the pet lover statement, this is probably the best way actually for you to find someone who might be interested in the same things that you are. Really. Maybe take some classes. Maybe you've been thinking of taking painting classes. Maybe do that. I know this is obvious advice, but I'm hearing that you might have been struggling recently with actually meeting someone who's on the same frequency. So that's why I'm giving you that. And also, I do feel like August and early September will be really, really potent for meeting someone through that way. Okay. I feel like with this Sun card, your life will just be so much more light. So much happier. I feel lightness. I feel like weight is being lifted off my shoulders right now. So this is a very, very, very nice and I don't know, just a happy energy. Yeah, I'm sure you all know what the Sun card means, so absolutely love that. Let's grab you another card, Pisces, and we've got the Seven of Pentacles. Well, the Seven of Pentacles is a card of reaping the rewards, Pisces. Now, I'm thinking that some of you might just throw yourself into work to divert your attention from your love life. But on the other hand, in terms of love, this is all about being patient, really. So you're not accepting just anyone this time. You are all right with opening your heart to someone, but only when the timing is right, when they feel right for you. I guess you could be meeting someone at work, but that's not really the main energy I'm getting from this. So let's move forward and see what else do we have. Okay, nothing wants to come out. A bit odd. Okay, so we've got the King of Pentacles coming in. And this is a very grounded, very practical energy here. It's someone who's very wise, very dependable, someone who knows what they want. Whenever I see the King of Pentacles, I know there's someone who actually wants a proper relationship coming in towards you. They are too old too mature to play any games. They've done that. They've had some fun, and now they want someone to build a future with. I do have to say, the King of Pentacles has got their life sorted. You know, they've also got their money sorted. So, you know, I'm personally not that big on financial status when it comes to choosing a partner. I know some people are, and I respect that. You probably are not, Pisces, I do have to say. You would rather connect on a mental level, right? Spiritual, soulful level. But, you know, I do believe that sometimes it is a representation of how grounded an individual is, how well they are doing financially. So I think they are looking to settle down, but they won't be possessive. They are being held back by the universe, letting you heal. Okay, so they are not coming in too strong, I guess. Their presence won't be overwhelming, is what I'm saying. When you're ready, you're ready. But I do feel like with them, you might be ready quite soon. And, oh, okay, I just heard 3 months screamed at me into my ear. So this person might be coming into your life within 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months from now on. So yeah, I know you might be a bit worried about this, because maybe you're not that massive on on this very grounded energy, this earth energy. But I would give them a chance if I were you, because I think you two might go well together. Sorry about that, Pisces. I really just had to change this light situation. It was quite annoying. Let's grab you another card. Can I clarify that further? Oh, look at that. You've got the Queen of Cups and the King of Pentacles. I think this is a really great mix. This is such a lovely, supportive, emotionally mature, fulfilling energy. This person, I hear this person brings a lot of emotional fulfillment to you. They want to connect on a very deep level. I'm hearing that this person might actually hate small talk. Could be an Aquarius, could be Scorpio, potentially Pisces too. They're ruled by their hearts, very adventurous, very creative, thinking outside the box. But again, they have their life figured out as well. Definitely quite down to earth. So I really love that as a combination of cards. When you try and ask Spirit who's coming in, to try and maybe define the person a little bit. It's best of both worlds, really. Okay, sweet. We've got the World card. This is the end. This is the end of a series of unfortunate events. This is the end of suffering for you. Oh, okay. I think Siri thought I was speaking to her. This is telling me that the new person coming in is going to be completely different to your previous relationship. I'm hearing that you're allowing yourself to be naked with this person, as in open and honest. It could also signify a very sensual relationship, very steamy, Pisces. Hearing the word tantric, but don't quote me on that. And yeah, I guess that on this sexy note, I will end this first part of the reading here. If it resonated, you can continue watching, and we can clarify this for you and hear more about this person coming in towards you. Moving on, let me grab another deck, and let's continue clarifying this. In fact, I might move these cards, and I want to be able to see what I'm clarifying. Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay, so we're starting off with the Ace of Wands. And Spirit is telling me that you might be meeting this person through some creative endeavor or something new that you just decided to start, as in a class or a new job, or maybe through traveling. I actually told you that not too long ago, didn't I? In this reading, that you might meet someone through classes. Could be that. Oh, and I also said traveling. So it could be that by traveling, Spirit means not even traveling far, but being out in nature, maybe even hiking, maybe going for a walk in the woods, something like that, you know, wherever your passion is, Pisces, this is where you'll meet your new person. This is like a gift from the universe. I feel like it might be through a hobby that you've got in common, something you've got in common. Again, I'm hearing that dog walking story. Yeah, it's going to be something that you've got in common. And this person could really feel like love at first sight. Definitely with the Ace of Wands. That's always a very fiery beginning. So I'm also hearing that it's going to be at a very unexpected moment for you, actually, Pisces, okay? So chin up, and actually chin up. Keep your head up and look at people, look them in the eye, look at their faces. That's what I'm hearing, because otherwise you might miss out on someone really, really wonderful coming in for you. Okay? We've got the the Eight of Swords coming up next. So I'm seeing that you have withdrawn from a situation that felt like prison, from something you felt like you might not ever be able to overcome. However, this also indicates that you've applied some type of restriction on yourself, to yourself. You haven't been putting yourself out there romantically because maybe you felt really damaged from this other relationship. It's telling me that you just want to focus on your work life and money and, I don't know, I guess just be in love with life again before you date anyone. Yeah, I think this is what I said in the first bit of the reading. I said you might have to take yourself off the dating apps. I'm actually hearing that you might be quite disappointed by how online dating has been not working out for you. In fact, I don't think you're going to meet this person through online dating, to be honest. No. Just don't let yourself get stuck in this forever. I know how comfortable it gets sometimes when you're on your own for a very long time. You get used to it. And you're just sleeping sound at night, knowing that no one is lying, no one is cheating, because you are not with anyone. So, you know, Pisces, we are not islands. Sometimes we need breaks, of course, from love and relationships, but we must allow bridges being built into our grounds, into our islands, okay? So, as I've said previously, do focus on you, but do not get lost in that. do not overthink the dating process. I don't know, the dating scene. Do not try and push anything. But also I'm hearing that you might struggle with some self-esteem issues. Excuse me, Pisces, my camera does not like me today. What I was saying was that there might be some things that you don't like about yourself, and you're kind of almost, I want to say, ashamed of them, and you think they would pose an issue in a relationship, even physical. So let's say, for example, you think, I don't know, your nose is funny or you have protruding ears. People actually, what I'm hearing is that the things you really don't like about yourself, people actually like those. They think they are cute or whatever, make you stand out in a really good way. I mean, so that's really nice to see. Don't overthink it, Pisces. So we've got the Five of Pentacles, but in the reverse position. Love it. Okay, love it. Hope is coming back in for you, Pisces. You just have to be a bit patient. I know that everyone hates it when a tarot reader tells them to be patient, but this is what I am seeing. You know, the Five of Pentacles in the upright position, it's a card of feeling left out in the cold, card of being abandoned. But now that it's in the reversed position, it means exactly the opposite. So you might actually even be finding a new group of friends, or maybe you might be meeting a new friend who is going to introduce you to this person. Not sure. Maybe you're going on, let's say, I don't know, a group hike or whatever. I just keep hearing that hike thing. I don't know why. Many of you watching must be into hiking a lot. Rambling a little bit. Sorry about that, Pisces. I'm a bit rusty, to be honest, and yeah, I still struggle a bit to find the words. But I think there is really no other way to do this or move forward with tarot readings other than just doing the readings. Just practicing. So I might as well film it. Okay, you've got the Lovers, and to me, this is a card of twin flame. The way Two of Cups is a card of soulmates, but I have to say I don't really like to throw this phrase around. Although I have been feeling the energy of twin flame for quite a few signs, let me just say there might be a choice between two people coming in for you. This is also a card of choice. It might be that there will be one person that you're intuitively guided towards. You feel a deep connection towards them, while the other person that comes your way might seem like a more reasonable choice. You might have known them for a while, actually. And they might give you more attention. That's what I'm hearing. That other person, that's a more reasonable choice. So you might just be tempted to choose them. But as we know, probably in the end, you will be more inclined to go with your feelings. But you might be a bit torn. You might be potentially scared of a partner that's maybe very, very emotional, I guess. Go with your heart. I can't tell you what to do. I also don't need to tell you to go with your heart. But what I'm hearing right now is that you're maybe a bit scared to go with your heart because usually when you do, that doesn't work. I'm hearing that this is why, yeah, you might be tempted with a reasonable choice because they also give you more attention, as I've said. But knowing you will probably regret it. So go where your heart really tells you to go. It could be that these two people, that those two cards that I got for you earlier on, this, what were they? This King of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. It could be those two people that I've just mentioned. Although I have to say, I was kind of feeling that those cards apply to one person. However, this is a general reading, so I guess I just have to tell you about everything that comes through and that I hear, because obviously not all of this will resonate with every single person. For you, for some of you, it might be a couple. For some of you, it might be one person that's got like both sides. The spiritual side, but also the kind of down-to-earth side developed as well. Your next card is the Emperor. So this new person might make you feel like you're on top of the world. Next to this person, it feels like you can take on anything because they've got your back. Now, I wouldn't normally get this, I guess, message with the Emperor, but I did hear that this new person coming towards you is not possessive at all. I'm hearing they are a free spirit. They are very emotional, very deep, very adventurous. If you told them, hi, let's go to Peru together in a couple of days, they'd be like, yeah, why not, fine. But also, they can actually afford that, which I guess is not too bad. I'm hearing that you two might have met in past lives, if you believe in that. So this could be meant to be. Let's grab another card for Pisces, please, for the month of August. Okay, so you've got the Nine of Cups. Not the worst card to get. A card of a wish fulfillment, a wish coming true. Now, I have to say something that's coming up for me here. It feels to me like this might not be someone that you will spend the rest of your life with. However, you will have great times together. You'll create beautiful memories together. This will be a wonderful relationship, whether it ends or not, whether it's long or short. And the thing is, if you do split up after a few months even, there will be no bitterness. There will be an appreciation for the glorious times you've had together, for the adventures, for the good times. You'll be surprised by the fact that you can have a relationship that ends on very good terms. Because I feel like you're used to thinking that all relationships must end horribly, in pain and suffering. And you might be shocked by how nice the split was. But, you know, don't take my word for it. It might not happen. As I've said, it's a general reading. Still, I did get this quite specific message and I had to bring it through to you. So, let's grab you another card. Okay, so you've got the Queen of Pentacles, and it's really interesting that it comes out after what I've just said, because it feels like Spirit is here to correct me. Nah, this is very stable energy. It might be around for much, much longer. So, let's keep going. Why are these two conflicting energies really coming out for me here? Can you please? Thank you. Okay, so we've got the Eight of Coins. It seems to me that you will get along very well with this new person in the beginning, but there will be some issues coming up to the surface after a couple of very of very potentially passionate months. But it's nothing that you can't work through. The Eight of Pentacles is all about putting in the work. And there is a need for honest communication here, Pisces. But, you know, you're the best at that. It might be that one of you is getting a bit bored after a while, and I don't want to point any fingers, but it might be you, Pisces. However, I think this is just a matter of recalibration, really. I'm hearing that it's important to not give up on this new relationship straight away. Just try to adjust, I guess, and be honest with each other. You know, of course, if it doesn't work, don't feel pressured to stay in the relationship. I just heard one more thing. I heard that you will recognize this person through having a very, very long first conversation. And I mean hours. Okay, so let's get you one last card. I'm just going to draw an oracle card for you. And let's see what comes out. Okay, so your last card is the Truth card. So, yes, there is a need for communication here. I'm also hearing that this will be a relationship filled with honesty. You know, you'll be able to have all of those beautiful, long, into the night conversations, talking about everything. And if something isn't working, I think you both will be very open to resolving it. You won't keep it all to yourself. So there will be no resentment brewing under the surface. This is not someone who will offer you a shallow connection. This will be someone that makes it easy for you to open up in front of. Talk about your hopes and fears and dreams. I think there will be loads that you've got in common too. That's what I said. You both may be into spirituality. Actually, interesting. I'm hearing that the both of you may have views that are that not that many people agree with, and you will be surprised to hear that the both of you share those. So that's really nice to hear. Okay, Pisces, I know this was a bit choppy and I stuttered quite a bit. Sorry about that. I'm just getting into reading tarot again. This is all I've got for you today. Thank you for watching, and I shall speak to you soon. Take care. Bye bye.